Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip focusing on gold and silver, taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I want to take the opportunity here to wish all of you a great 2019, and I hope that all of you will have a great 2019. Hope that my contribution here through my modest channel will help you to gain some insights concerning gold and silver and help you to make some money. Other than that, I want to mention that I'm opening the special offer concerning my services, and I'll be providing more detail at the end of this clip. So if you're interested, please stay on. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and hope to see you on my website as a visitor, or just drop by, say hello if you have time. All the best. Bye now. Here's silver on the 60-minute scale. Silver is still powering ahead. I don't think this is a top. I do not have a precise wave count for you here, but I do think that silver has not finished with the business of going up. No. If you followed what I said concerning the US dollar Japanese yen, you know that there we are looking like there is a decided bear that is pushing that pair down, and we're going to get that push that we are seeing here, yes, continuing higher as they have inverse relationship. And for now, I do not wish to make any change. I'm calling for further upside. There will be definitely a struggle that may have already started with this massive overhead resistance. So do not be surprised to see silver really struggling in this zone, and that could take quite some time. Okay, the sooner silver crosses the barrier here of around 16.25 and it sits on top and it starts going sideways here, the sooner it does it, the clearer will it be that it is very strong. Okay, if it does take a long time to do that, that doesn't mean it can't achieve that climb that we were talking about, going back to this zone, but it is, if you like, just perfectly normal that it will face such a tough wall to climb, yeah, with this overhead resistance. So that is the case right now. I still consider silver a good candidate for further upside. Now here's gold. Gold has continued up, got a knock recently and reversed. I don't think it is catastrophic. It is just part of the continuous climb that is likely to be with us, I think, for at least a few more weeks. It doesn't look to me like this is complete, but I could be wrong. Should always factor the possibility that I'm wrong, although I do my best, but I am just a human and I could get things wrong. We are working with one idea, yeah, the dominant idea, that is A, and that is B in process, of which we have seen on the daily A, B, C, and D that is in process. Okay, that is the preferred reading, and I will go now to the, let's say, 2-hour scale and examine the options here. It seems to me that we are now in a fourth wave. A fourth wave would be okay if we took this as an A and all of that as a B. Do you remember that? We were doing that and we said the B ended here, and we start counting from here, and we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and I think that it terminated the 5 waves that began from here. It terminated them here, and that now showing us that he's going for a fourth wave. Okay, so the wave count will be as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4. That would say that gold is likely to oscillate between 1270 to 1300s. Okay, around here. That could go on for a week, maybe slightly longer, and then another short fifth wave. That would take this as an A, that's a B, and that will be a C, and then potentially bigger correction will take place. We have a different option that is also credible in the circumstances here. We have this as an A, that's a B, that's a C. Fine, that's your X. And then you go with a black. The black wave count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will be your extended fifth. Okay, so that's your A. You see what I mean? Disregard this. All of this will be taken as an A, and it's going to correct now in a big triangle. It's going to take a long time, okay, a long time, and then it will go up in a C. There is yet another option. This is an A, that's a B, that's a C, fine, that's an X, no problem. That's an A, that's a B. You see? That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, but that's a C. So it's slightly different than the other one that was actually using the same structure here. Both were starting to count from here, but the difference is that the price action from this spot to this spot is being subdivided differently. Okay, that's the big difference. That's why it yields a different wave count once you start running from here. Okay, because here you start from this spot and you have your A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other alternative you start counting from here because that's the end of your B that relates to your A. Okay, you're with me? And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In short, I don't think the upside in gold is over. Once we have a clear fourth wave here, and it shouldn't go on for 2 months. If it goes on for 2 months and it shows you a big triangle, that means that this is a B, meaning a different wave count is operating here. This is not the 1, 2, 3, 4 I'm showing you here. It is working on, in fact, the black scale of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'll be with you. We would look at it regularly, and just to give you a hint, it should not go on this fourth wave, not go on more than 2-3 weeks. If it goes on for 6-8 weeks, then it's not this wave count, it's not the blue wave count. Okay, enough said. Now here's the very interesting chart of the US dollar Japanese yen versus gold, and this is showing you in the clearest way possible the stark inverse relationship that there is here between these two markets. Okay, you can see what happened in the past week. Huge slide. This is the daily. Yeah, look at this, and look what gold reciprocated going up. Okay, so you can see all along we have examined it on several occasions. What I'm driving at now is showing you the idea that I have for the big move, for the potential for the big move in either market here. Okay, so starting with the US dollar Japanese yen, you certainly remember this. We took this as 1. And then we have this as an A. Do you remember my B idea? And you remember that we are expecting a big C. So that is what we want. Yeah, ideally to see in the case of the US dollar Japanese yen. It could bounce back to complete the A, B, C, D, E. Then your B is down and it is smashing down in the C. At the same time, gold will come up. That's the A, corresponding to the A here. That'll be A, B, C, D, E. When it finishes the E here, this one will finish as well. And when this one will go for that plunge C, gold will take off. Gold will take off, and in the process will also cross above the inverse head and shoulders. You see here, that's the neckline area. Okay, it's around 1380. Okay, it's going to fly through that. So you'll have these two markets. I am 99% certain that if you do get a big plunge in the US dollar Japanese yen the way I'm showing you here, gold will take off. Yeah, I can't see at this point how this very strong inverse relationship is going to be, if you like, disappear. No, why? Look, it's been so consistent for so many years. So that is a very informative, very interesting chart, and I advise you to consult regularly as you are working, and if you are interested in gold and silver, or of course if you are interested also in the US dollar Japanese yen. Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with some details of the special offer that I mentioned to you early on. So you need to go on my website. You find it at Wave Mastery, yes, www.wavemastery.com. That's the front page. You see I have, if you are familiar with the previous version, you can see this is a modified version, and you run through, there is a bit of text here, and concerning the special offer, you will see some tabs here that focus on the offer. It begins with the trial for the daily videos, a trial that is costing you only $9.99 for 1 week. If you like what you see, you have more details about what is covered in the trial as well as in the daily videos once you click on the subscribe here, but this gives you just a very brief idea of what is really covered. If you go for the daily videos, you click here. If you want to go for the weekend videos, obviously you click here. Let's suppose you go for the daily videos. You click here, it takes you to the page that gives you full explanation of what is involved. If you are from Europe, VAT applies. Most countries are subject to VAT, so you have to select your country here. If you are from anywhere else, if you are from the UK, USA, Belgium, oddly enough, because I'm based in Belgium, but in Belgium, you don't pay VAT. So USA, UK, Belgium, the rest of the world, basically, you don't pay any VAT. Only $79 applies. So your subscription will start with the $9.99. After 1 week, the $79 will kick in every month. You click on that, it takes you to PayPal. You go through it's a straightforward process. You pay, you see it starts with for the first 7 days, $9.99. You go through that, it takes you back to the page, and essentially you get your logins. Yes, you go through, you have to fill in all your details, gives you the login, and you will need more information for me. So as soon as you subscribe, I will get in touch with me. I will provide you the necessary details to complete your subscription and have access to the videos. If we go back to the main page, I just want to run very quickly here through the menu. I'm in the process of actually introducing some changes to my website, so the front page might look slightly different. Maybe in the next week or so I will be adding a few links here and there, but in general I have written a few articles here that you might like to take a look at. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? You go through, you've got a subscribe here, also gives you an access to the special promotional offer. Yeah, it's just another way of accessing it. Instead of coming from the front page, yeah, you will have access through the menu here. Your subscription that relates to the pages once you subscribe, once you log in, etc. It tells you which one is your subscription, etc. You have resources here in chart galleries. You have a lot of charts giving you a very good idea how this principle of the Elliott waves is being applied to various markets at various time scales. It's very, very interesting. You should go through that if you are really a fan of charts. Useful link, recommended reading list, all the other things are fairly standard. Take a look. Contact us, that's for any issue that comes you come across, you have a question, you have a doubt, you have anything you want to discuss with me, just use contact us. Normally for the payment I'm using PayPal, but you can pay through other means. For example, I can accept money through Skrill. There is even a possibility to make a wire transfer to the account of the company that I use, yes, to run this website. If you don't have PayPal or you don't want to use PayPal, there are other ways to pay and to join. There are a few comments here that people put on my concerning my work. In the past I had many more. I just, because I'm in the process of improving, I'll have to transfer, bring more of the history, yes, of my work to this new version. Again, if you have any questions, you just press this. That takes you to the contact us page. name, email address. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, very simple maths, fill it in here, submit, and I get it. So I mentioned that I'm, in principle, I'm in Belgium. So if you write to me from the US or from Australia or anywhere in the world and I don't reply on the spot, please give me a few hours. I will reply. Okay, I will reply. This particular weekend, I have gone through covering a lot of the charts that are affecting the forex market, the precious metals. And there is some really very, very interesting study that I'm sure you would absolutely love if you're interested in the precious metals and in currencies in general. Okay, so I think at the very least it's worth your while to have a go for a trial. Go for a trial, and you see you will have access, and you can ask me also some questions if you like, and then you'll see how things evolve for you. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I'm here to help. I hope to see you visiting my website, supporting my work. Wish you have a great trading week. All the best. Bye for now.